suck your uncle's dick by mistake?
Did you miss me? No? Now I know it's been a while. Oh, sick. I got an email saying that one of my thumbnails was apparently removed for being against terms of service or something. I just started filming. Are you fucking serious? Monday, my thumbnail's a crime. Tuesday, Wednesday, copyright. Thursday, yellow dollar sign. It's Friday, the site sucks. This is why I don't fucking upload anymore. It's like a Pavlovian response. Every time I log onto YouTube, it's some bullshit. Oh, you got your thumbnails mean. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you last. Truth be told, I've been stressed out of my fucking mind. I just got back from a trip to Boston because I went to PAX East where I tried to play Crash Team Racing and they wouldn't let me do it. They didn't like me. They thought I was there to cause a scene, it seems. And then when I got back, my fucking apartment flooded. Hey, what's that? Is that a carpet that needs to be aired out for several days with this very loud machine that needs to be on for several days? Oh boy, I love it. I don't know why apartment buildings in California insist on, having carpeted floors, considering, it's a fucking desert. But, I guess you need the warmth for when the sun collapses. You ever have 6 feet of a carpet soaked in toilet water? Because I gotta tell you, it's not a pleasant experience. It's not a great one. And as of today, I finally paid my taxes. Here's a dramatic reenactment of what that looked like. So you guys, suffice it to say, I'm feeling a little bit stressed out. I'm really overwhelmed right now. I'm at maximum whelm. I don't want to speak to anybody, but luckily the universe hasn't disappointed me because it's given me a brand new way to relax. What is this? Let's see what's going on. Japanese women are being swaddled in cloth as a form of stress therapy. Maybe I could try this. Maybe this will help me with my crippling anxiety and unrelenting stress. Japanese adults are wrapping themselves in cloth to emulate being in a mother's womb. Of course. You know what I think of when I think about wanting to relax and be stress-free? Mummification. Gee, man, I just got a lot going on. You know what? I wish I could just, wrap myself in a fucking sheet, put myself in a sarcophagus, and drop me in the middle of the fucking ocean. How is this at all pleasant? What is this? It's called otanamaki, literally adult wrapping. Can we calm down, please? Can we slow the fuck down? The Swaddled say it relieves stress and helps with posture. I like how they have a name. They have a group. The Swaddled. You're gonna want to watch yourself if you go over yonder. That's where the Swaddled live. Really? Don't want to be messing with no Swaddled. Them Swaddled will swaddle you right up. By the way, there is absolutely zero chance in a figure skating hell that this is something that helps with your posture in any way. This fucking woman is being mummified, suffocated, and folded over herself like one of those weird potato chips. Yes, I must say, Samuel, my posture has gotten ever so immaculate ever since I started the swaddling process. But don't worry, because different colored sheets are meant to simulate different environments. They've got a blue sheet for when you want to feel like you're drowning in an abyss of your own sorrow. And let's not forget the yellow sheet that's meant to simulate drowning in piss, much like my carpet was this last week. I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a big fan of this at all. This is a pretty good example of one of those things that's not technically hurting anybody, but you can't expect me not to make fun of it. Let's go to the next story, huh? Let's go. Hey there, are you in college right now? Are you struggling under the weight of a cripplingly expensive promise that never actually mattered in the first place? Well, get ready to kick yourself up the anus once again, because there's a pretty big scandal happening that's going to devalue your degrees and acceptance letters even more than the modern workplace already has. So apparently, and this is true, rich people have been bribing colleges into accepting their stupid, talentless, affluent children. Some of them are even photoshopping their kids into pictures that make them look impressive and using those photoshops as proof of their skill set. Ooh.
One father micromanaging an image of his son pretending to play water polo to get him recruited as an athlete, allegedly asking a graphic designer any chance to put him in a setting that looks like an outdoor polo pool.
My son doesn't know how to swim. Any chance you could make this bathtub look like the fucking Pacific? Fuck, man. Imagine photoshopping your way into fucking Yale or Harvard. Holy shit.
One mother submitting a photo of her son's handwriting so that someone taking the ACT exam for him could match his writing style. Her message, good luck with this.
Just good luck with this. Just good luck with this. My son writes as if he's constantly sliding off of the fucking Titanic. Good luck with this. The fact that these are just basically like criminals giving other criminals ball-busting tasks is beyond hilarious to me. Jesus Christ, Ronnie, you know, I've killed 15, 20 people minimum, and it was easy shit, but like easy pickings. But I don't know, I can't mimic this handwriting. It looks like a fucking 8-year-old having an epileptic seizure on a fucking speaking spell. If I'm being honest though, I can't make fun of anybody's handwriting. I do this weird thing where I mix capitals and lowercase all the time because I took like a design engineering class in high school, and it just fucked with me forever.
Also indicted, Lori Loughlin, the star of Full House.
What? Star of Full House? Excuse me, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. Did you even watch Nick at Night? She's not the star of Full House. She's a side character at best. The star of Full House is obviously the horse that killed the baby in the last episode. What? No fucking way, really? Okay, so this is true, and I didn't know this until today, but apparently, like, this Full House lady that bribed her kids into university, into the University of Southern California, one of her daughters is a fucking YouTuber, which is pretty wild. Small world. Now, obviously, this is the daughter. The mother is the person who did something wrong. The daughter didn't know about it. It's not that we shouldn't be blaming the daughter for the mother's mistakes. I'm sure even though she got into school illegally, I'm sure she's, you know, more than ecstatic about being in a great school, and she really appreciates the opportunity that has been given to her, whether or not it was by valid means or not.
Game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
Okay, good job there. Fuck, shit, I was trying to be nice. This has really gotta suck for everybody who, like, really wanted to get in and now can't get in because one of the most desirable spots is being taken by some cunt who doesn't really want to be there. That's gotta be the most frustrating thing about going to college. But if I'm gonna be honest, I've had a bit of an anti-college bias for quite some time now. I feel like unless you're going into medicine or engineering or law or some NASA-level science shit, I feel like a lot of the education that you need to do what you want to do can be accrued online for free. Specifically with creative endeavors. Like, college is good for creative endeavors in the sense that it's good for, like, a networking thing, but you don't really need a degree to get a job editing or to get a job in film. You don't need fucking any of that shit. I recently hired an editor for this channel to handle some of the supplementary content, and let me tell you something. The last thing I was looking for was a fucking degree. So the moral of the story is don't go to school. I don't know what that gag was supposed to be, but... I actually threw up in my mouth. Oh my god. Woo! Do you see the tears? Do you see the tears in my eyes? But this is a pretty generic story about rich people using their riches, but hey, guess what? It's not over yet. The rich people are still at it. Because while they're bribing their children into sugar-coated debt prisons, they're also spending nearly $1,000 a pop to look like they're irredeemably destitute. That's right, my friends, Gucci just unveiled the new $870 shoe that's designed intentionally to look like you've just fucking danced through Europe at the height of the Black Plague. The shoes don't even look like they're worn out in like a cool, like grungy way. They just look like they're caked in filth. I was never a fan of the whole pre-ripped jeans fad that was going around, but at least pre-ripped jeans don't look disgusting. It's the difference between messy and dirty, you know what I mean? Like, my room is messy, but it's not dirty. There's clothes all over the place, but I don't leave a fucking plate of pasta just sitting there building its own micro-society for like 10 days, you know what I mean? It's the same principle with this. Like ripped jeans, that's a messy look. That's like, okay, well, you know, this guy does a lot of shit. You know, he gets worn down, sometimes his pants rip, not a big deal. This is more like if you bought pants with like cum and shit stains on it, you know what I mean? It's just fucking grimy and gross. What the fuck are you doing? Who's the target audience for this? You know, looking like you just river stomped an anus with that fucking thing. I guess rich people just need something to do while they're busy accumulating everybody else's intellectual property. Disney owns 20% of film now, by the way. That's not a drill. It's fucking hilarious. That's true. That's actually real. What else is happening in the news? Oh yeah, remember that Article 13? The thing that I warned you about in the cowboy episode of the recap? Yeah, it turns out it actually passed, and that's fucking great, isn't it? And apparently some people voted in favor of it accidentally, so you know you're in fucking good hands. Good job, EU. You fucking morons. As if YouTube wasn't already a big enough pain in the ass to deal with, I gotta worry about the fucking European Union blocking my videos. Ah, fuck me. There's kind of a lot of shit going on. I'm sure you guys all know by now about Jussie Smollett, the guy who paid people to perform a fake hate crime on him and then the charges got dropped mysteriously out of nowhere, so that's cool. Looks like money is privilege, huh? I didn't really know what one thing to make a video about, so I just kind of decided to smash all this stuff together like a horrible Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. So hopefully you guys had a little bit of fun. I know this is a lighter episode of the recap, but I had a good time. If I'm being real with you guys, I've had a pretty rough couple months. A lot of bullshit's been going on, but luckily, my computer that killed itself a few months ago, I built a new one, so everything should be up running smoothly from here on out. It's a beautiful time to be alive in my house, except for the whole flooding thing. That wasn't cool. Yeah, hopefully we can get back up into the swing of things. So stay tuned, and I'll see you very soon, actually, for real. Actually, I'm not kidding around this time. I mean it, for real. Where's the musical? How's it going, everybody? It's me, the man who just edited the video you just saw. You might have noticed that I said the words fucking and or fuck about 200 times in this video, and that was pretty intentional. I'm kind of sick of seeing everybody censor themselves because they're afraid of demonetization. I think that's pretty fucking lame, and I think it makes for a very sterile and uninteresting sight. I don't normally curse that much, but please, this isn't fucking PBS, okay? You can say things. It's okay, I promise. Christ! That's it. That's the one thing I wanted to say. Goodbye.